Hey guys, it's System, and this is all the mod 6 to the sky. Hope everyone is well, have an amazing day. Let's go ahead and get right back into this pretty cool pack here. So in between episodes, you can see here, I guess quite plainly, I worked on our base a little bit. Have this really nice floor here, made up of 4 different types of stripped wood, and just a nice little pad in here. Looks pretty cool. Guess I extended it out here too. In time, this is going to be a mob farm out here, I think. So that kind of the plan I have for it. And really happy with this floor, I have to say. I'm pretty proud of this one. It actually looks pretty awesome. Went ahead and added these pillars. We're going to have another floor above this at some point. And these are actually modern stone brick walls from MacLeod fences. So that is pretty cool. And then what else did I did? We'll go check that one out in a second. Also went ahead and made this here. They're just dye seeds. They're actually super easy to make. Check that out. Go right here. Just takes a little bit of dye and then pop it through the infusion grafting and you're good to go. And with that dye, you can make pretty much all dyes. I think it's every dye anyway. Go to here, check that out. Yeah, you just dye crazy, man. So pretty awesome there. Really useful, really easy to make. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And down here, again, same floor. It's actually the exact same pattern. So that's pretty awesome. Then I added some dark prismarine. Got it kind of prettied up a little bit. Everything housed, hid all the cabling. And it's looking pretty awesome all around. These things are getting pretty backed up too. I guess this one's not too bad. I may need some of this. Oh, not that. Let's go grab some quartz, I guess. Some of that right there. That's good. And this one, anything else? This stuff. Let's grab that. We actually use this fluke seeds. We're going to get into refined storage, but the fluke seeds still actually have use. So that is pretty awesome. And we'll go and check that out right now. So one of the things you can use the fluke seed, like I said, is you can kind of pump it in here. And there you go. This will enrich it, so it's the enrichment factory. It'll actually come out as pure flux crystals, which is pretty awesome, which is usually for AE2, right? But you can put it through here, actually turns it into silicon, right? So we get lots of silicon out of this, really easy. Let's actually speed this up. Yep. And we're going to go ahead and jump straight into, I think, refined storage, because I love this thing. This thing's actually great, but it's only 300 stacks. But the main issue I actually have with this thing is that it hides my JEI bookmarks every time I go into it. And I use that to set up videos, at least help anyway. Just speeds things up. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab a bunch of silicon, pop it in there, and we're actually pretty much good to go. So let's actually go to at refined and get this hammered out here. So the first thing we'll probably need is the actual controller, not the creative one, because we can't make that one. We're going to need an advanced processor, which means we need the raw advanced processor. The main thing we need actually is this stuff here, these bindings. You need a lot of these things. So I'm going to go ahead and make like that much right there to kind of start us off. And then we go ahead and head back to, got to stop hitting the creative one. There you go. Make a stack of these, I suppose. We'll just make a straight stack. Then we'll go to the other processors as well and just get them all done at once and probably make a stack of each. Maybe 2 stacks of the basics because we're going to use probably more of them than anything else. Let's go ahead and grab that. Then go ahead and grab you and you. There you go. And then what else do we need here? We need enriched quartz. What is it? No, enriched iron. Let's go here. Enriched iron quartz. Something like that. Enriched quartz, enriched iron. There you go. I'm just saying words for the sake of saying it. Let's go ahead and do about 4 stacks of that. That'd be pretty good. We need to go ahead and smelt, I guess, all these down. I think we have to smelt them all down. Go ahead and do it either way. If I have to make more, I'll go ahead. But of course, we can just speed that up there. So that's pretty awesome. And it'll take no time at all. I have so much time saved up in this thing. I guess 6 hours. When you do the 256 though, it starts running down really fast. I usually only save that for videos, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and toss that stuff in there. And then we'll go ahead and run into refined again. Let's go to at refined. And then we want the controller, right? So right there. And then I guess we'll need some casings. I'll also make a couple of these because we're probably going to need them. There we go. And then I think we can actually just straight up make this now, right? So just do that. There we got the controller. Next thing we'll need probably is the crafting grid. Let's go ahead and hunt that down. Awesome. It is right here. That actually looks really easy. And that looks pretty easy too. We do need to make a construction core. So we'll go ahead and make probably a couple of those because they'll probably pop up again. And then we'll also need some destruction cores. Go ahead and grab about 4 of those. And then go ahead and grab the actual, I guess, regular grid. Right here, that looks good. And then on top of that, I guess all we need is a crafting table. So let's go ahead and grab that. And there we go, we have our crafting grid just like that. That is actually really rad. Now, last thing we need is it called a disk drive with refined? I can't remember. Yeah, it is the disk drive. And this thing's super simple to make. So we'll just go ahead and make that. Then we pretty much have everything we need there to start our system except for some storage. So we go to refined. There's all kinds of different like storage disks we can make. Actually, really big ones. I think this one has the mod where you can get like the 2 billion one. But we need to start off these here, the actual 1K storage part. So we're going to go ahead and make quite a few of these, I guess. I don't know how many we need to get to a 64K. We also need more glass. Let's go ahead and get that. We just got a bunch of achievements too. Let me go ahead and grab a bunch of sand. I'm going to smelt that up. Probably actually make the storage disk. Then we'll go ahead and set this thing up. So apparently you need 27 1K storage parts to make a 164K, which is pretty awesome. But I got to make 3 so we can actually make one of the 256Ks, which means it can hold 256,000 items, right? So I shouldn't have to worry about it for a little bit, and that should be pretty good, right? So we're almost there. I think I just have the glass here. Just know I need to go ahead and grab the 4Ks. Where are they at? 4K storage parts. There we go. Should be able to make 9 of those, right? There you go. Then we got to go to the 16Ks. This is all it is, too. It's just kind of stage crafting, right? So just recipe after recipe after recipe. Then we go to 64K. There you go. This is actually one of the first things you probably want to, I guess, automate with the, I guess, mod as well. Because otherwise it's a pain in the butt. Which one did I do wrong? Oh, I have 364s. We need a 256. There we go. And this is a add-on mod. I think it's called, right there, Extra Discs, which is pretty cool. Go ahead and grab one of those. There you go. Then we should be able to actually grab the discs now. Just need to go ahead and grab one of the housings. And then we just need to combine them, right? I could have done it in there too. I don't know why I turned over here. Either way, it doesn't matter. Sweet. Now we have 256,000 items stored. So let's actually go and set this up. Now I actually have, where's it at? I actually think it's over here. An elevator block here. You can use any block on them in this pack, and it'll change it to, I guess the same, just it covers it, right? So it changes what it looks like. So down here I actually have a little room. Probably going to end up having a drawer wall down here, even though I don't want to make one, but we're going to need it at some point. So that's kind of how that's going to work there. But basically what we can do is, which way do I want to be like the main area? Probably here. Let's do that. Then we'll go ahead and grab a crafting grid. Pop that there. Then we'll probably go downstairs. Let's just grab a little bit of stone or something. Let's go ahead and grab that. Because I do have that, what you call it down there. It's the actual material that's down there. That's called bedrock. There we go. Anyway, let's head up here. There you go. I want to leave that too because we may need it for making our wireless stuff later on. So I don't want to get rid of it. Anyway, let's go ahead. Pop this here. There you go. Sweet. And then I guess we could just put the drive like right here actually. Right on top of the bedrock at this point. Or not. I guess that doesn't work really well. Maybe we'll put it like right over here. Go ahead and grab this puppy. Awesome. Go ahead and pop it over here. And then go ahead and pop that in there. You can see there we actually have 256 items now that we can kind of, you know, store, which is pretty awesome. We do need to power this thing though. So let's go ahead and pop this here. And find a spot for the power. Actually, I may put the controller down lower. Because if I do this and set that to out, right? Let's do that. Awesome. Yeah, it's just going to be showing non-stop. And I don't know if I want to be able to see the power source. I guess we'll do that until we get a flux plug. Because I won't mind when a flux plug's there. But either way, we have room for items now. We just throw it in here. And we need to change the way it kind of looks here. Descending, quantity, normal. Where's the one that stretch? There we go. I like the longer one. There you go. That's good. And then you can set it to like redstone signal and stuff like that, but really no reason to. Display normal, craftables, only craftables. Just leave it on normal. Descending is usually pretty good. I like quantity, so your biggest numbers are at the top. It just feels good. And then JEI sync. I usually keep that on, so it's actually pretty awesome. Two-way auto selected. I think that's the one I like right there. So if I go and search for something here, go to like 16K again. Sweet. Pulls it up over here. I just had to grab all the stuff. So we have a full-fledged inventory system now. So that is actually pretty cool. And then I'm probably going to go ahead and just transfer everything into here right away. Because it's going to be a giant change of life being able to craft so much easier inside this thing now. So, and okay, I got all of our items into the system there. It's actually only about 11,000 items, which is pretty cool, pretty neat. We can head back up here. We have an inventory system. and everything's good in the world. So the next thing we're going to do before anything, I need a jetpack because I'm going to be building higher soon. Like even these pillars were a pain in the butt to build. So I want to go ahead and make one of them. So we're going to go ahead and do that first. Let's go ahead and grab a leather strap. And then I think we need a whole bunch of these things, these basic coils. Probably just make like a stack of them. There you go. And then go ahead and grab, I guess, some furnaces as well. So that's going to be a thing. Go ahead and grab that. Sweet. And we're going to go up to the iron one, I think. It's going to be kind of the plan there. Let's go ahead. I think it was 2 of those, right? Grab you. And then that should be pretty much everything. Now we need 3 more of these, man. Just making it difficult. Sweet. And then we should be able to grab you. Sweet. Then grab you as well. A wood capacitor. I doubt that's a very good capacitor. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab the jetpack. Does it use the jetpack itself? Yes, it does for the next upgrade. So that's cool. And like I said, we're going to jump straight to the next one. And it still uses the same components. So looks like we needed, what, 3, 4, 5 is what it was. Let's go ahead and drop those off. Sweet. And this may get more and more simple as we go, actually. Let's go ahead and grab that. And go ahead and grab the actual stone capacitor, which is another thing I probably don't want. And then we should be able to make the stone jetpack. So that is awesome. Now we're going to go ahead and make the iron one. And this one has like 2 recipes. You can go 2 paths, right? But we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. Go ahead and make a couple more furnaces. Go ahead and actually grab the, what are these ones? The iron cells. Finally, something that makes, I guess, semi-sense for cells, right? So that's the thing. Go ahead and grab our jetpacks. What are these thrusters, actually? Let's do that. Then we're going to grab the iron capacitor. There you go. And now we should have a half-decent actual jetpack, which is awesome. So that is cool. Let's go ahead and toss that in here, right? We just charge it right there. This thing looks like it can hold 800,000 FE, which is actually pretty awesome. It's actually already charged. And this is probably body armor, right? So let's go here. I have no idea how to use this one. Let's do options control. Let's go to, I guess, let's go to maybe jet. Pull it up. If not, we'll go to like category. Jetpack, jet boots. Nope. Pneumatic craft, emotes. That's nothing at all. There's a throttle. I don't know what that's for. Does it have, let's go to just main categories. What was the name of this mod here? Let's hunt it down. Name of this mod is iron jetpacks, which I just made an iron jetpack. So let's go ahead and see if we can hunt that down. Options, controls. Gonna go category and go to iron. Iron jetpacks. There we go. So B for the engine. Okay. G for hover. So V and G. And then there's like a throttle. And also, what is this one? Key binding iron jetpacks to decrement throttle. That's probably for lowering the throttle. So let's see if they're going to work because they have key conflicts right now. Perk and disability details. What? That is not what that is at all. Probably have to change the settings. Let's go here. Let's go to, I guess, jetpack again. Awesome. Let's try 2 and 3. Nope. 2 and 4. No, that's keypad enter system. 4. Let's do it this way. Let's do 4 and 5. Does that work? That works. Okay. So we should be able to turn this on now, right? So the engine's on. So we actually can fly. This thing's actually pretty fast too. Actually, really fast. That's actually pretty awesome. And in 5, we have hover. There we go. That's actually pretty cool. I'm actually surprised how fast this thing is. This is ridiculous. Actually, why is this so fast for a iron grade? Because if we go to, I guess, jetpack, let's check that out. Go to iron, go to use on that. We still have way more to go, right? It just keeps upgrading. Platinum, emerald, and then unobtainium. Imagine how fast this one is. You probably wouldn't, like, you would just crash your world, I think, from the loading. That is actually hilarious. You wouldn't crash, but you would end up rubber banding from the speed. I want to check that out one more time. Here, category. Let's go to jetpack one more time. I want to try this one. What's this do? Does this actually slow it down? Because this one speeds it up. Let's see if 6 slows it down. There you go. Throttle. Ah, there you go. That's way... Well, I mean, it's too slow now, but... Throttle 40? 60. See, that's way more controllable. That's actually good. And if you want to go fast, you can, right? But you can control it through that there. Just make sure you set your hotkeys, obviously, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, we got a jetpack now. We can actually hover around, which is pretty rad. Okay, the next thing we're going to work on here is actually going to be working towards our mob farm. That's kind of the plan there. We have to make some andesite, which I thought was a little strange. But anyway, let's go ahead, grab that. We need a block placer, and this seemed like the simplest one. Anyway, you can make andesite with quartz. Seems a little strange. Is that like a vanilla thing now? I have no idea where these recipes are coming from, but definitely really strange. Let's go ahead and grab a block of redstone. Go ahead and grab this puppy. There you go. I have these fluid extractors. We have that. I also need some, I guess, some oak. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit of that. That should be good. And then, I guess, is there anything else we need here? We get liquid latex out of these things. I think these things can take power now, too. So they've actually changed them. We're going to do a very temporary setup. Usually, you don't need to use this thing very long anyway. So, yeah, it's definitely one of those temporary setup things. Oh, yeah, they're one of those weird machines that places the way you kind of aim it, too. So, I guess we're going to be doing it kind of like this. There you go. Sweet. And sweet. Like I said, we're going to just do a really quick and dirty setup. Hopefully we can set this one pointing up. Yes, we can. That's cool. Good to know. Go ahead and get this out of here. You never know with these placers either. Let's go ahead and just do that and that. Go ahead and pop up there. Awesome. Throw you in there. Requires redstone, always on. And this should already start. You can see there has progress. And yeah, just getting latex at a very slow rate. So I've never hooked one of these up to power before. So yeah, let's do it. Why not, right? Let's go ahead and do this here. Make sure that's on output. Put you right there. And I doubt I'll have to use this very long if it actually takes power. It'll probably be very little time that I actually have to use these things at all. Anyway, there we go. It's using power, and it's not really all that much faster, is it? I guess you can put upgrades in them, but they changed the entire upgrade system. It actually takes a lot of work now, I think. So that's the thing. Anyway, let's run back here for a second. We're going to go ahead and make a tank, and once that's done, I guess we're going to have to leave it for a few minutes. Probably won't take very long, but once it's done, we can kind of progress. Let's go ahead and grab a basic tank. Here we go. I haven't really gone through the tanks, too. I haven't really seen if there's, many really good ones, so maybe they are better ones. How much is this actually using, too? It says 500 FE. Is that, like, through the progress of 1 bar? Because if so, that's a very power-hungry machine for a little bit of work, right? Seems like every 2 seconds. Maybe it's a 3-second cycle. Starts at 2 because it's going on to 3? Maybe. I can't tell if that's 2 or 3 seconds. Either way, if it's 500 FE, that's very power-hungry for a machine that does so very little. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab that. And then go ahead and set these to extract. Go. And hopefully we start getting liquid in this. I don't know if this is going to work, though. It doesn't seem like it wants to. Oh, no, it is working. Okay, so there's already... I can't even see it. It's weird. 250 milliputs? Muckets? No. 250 Muppets in the tank, apparently. I guess almost 300 millibuckets of latex in the tank now. So that is pretty awesome. And then I guess we have to wait now, because the next thing we need here is actually, like I said, the mob slaughter factory. So I have to do that. That's actually pretty easy. We can actually craft that now. What was the other one we need? The latex plant. So that's the other one. Maybe we can just go ahead and actually make the mob slaughter factory while we're waiting, because that'll actually only probably take a second to get enough material there. So I guess we need 2 axes. Go ahead and grab some iron swords. So that's good. Then we can go ahead and grab the actual gold gear. So that's good there. And then, we could have used our HDPE. So that substrate I voided off yesterday. They've actually ordered it. That's never ordered it in any pack. So I just throw away the HDPE. But apparently I could have done that. It's kind of a pain in the butt to do, though, because you actually have to change it to pellets, right? I forget how you do this. Yeah, you need to put ethylene and oxygen. So maybe not worth the trouble. And also, we may have mob spawns right now. Yeah, we actually have a mob farm. I'm going to go sleep and deal with this real quick. Because, yeah, we got everything coming for us. Because I totally forgot that I have the lights over there. Because it takes a while for the... I disabled the feral flare. Because it actually takes time for the lights to dissipate. So the next thing we're going to work on here is probably going to be a mob farm. I want to work on that. But before we do it, we actually have to get into industrial foregoing and some latex. So we're going to get that done first, I guess. So that is kind of the plan. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab that. I know they've changed industrial foregoing on me, so I have to kind of relearn it as we go. So anyway, most of it is probably pretty basic. Oh, and DCite. How am I making that? Oh, probably with dorite. I think there's a recipe, yeah, right there. Let's go ahead and grab that one. That's cool. Really weird recipe for andesite. It's kind of strange. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab 2 of them. we're going to need a block placer. So we have one of those. We're going to need we can't make that one yet. We actually need a bucket of latex. So let's go ahead and grab some fluid extractors. We'll go ahead and grab like 3 of these puppies. They're slow as dirt, and you don't end up using the machine typically very much. So might as well just get it done very quickly, then never worry about the machine again. Basically, it's the way I like to deal with it. So that's good there. We'll need some, I guess, some fluid piping. So let's grab that. We'll also need a tank of some sort. Is there any other tanks that'd be good for just grabbing that have good size? I like these ones because they're really portable, but I don't know if there's anything else. What is this thing? Tank null. Oh, they're nulls. Okay, we don't want to worry about them. Although they're probably good for fluid. I may have to try those out at some point. But anyway, that's good. We'll just grab a basic. And then, actually, we should be able to grab this. Let's grab a advanced tank. That's 28,000 millibuckets, which is pretty awesome. And you can also mouse wheel these ones too. Put them in bucket mode, and you can actually place liquids in the world too, which is pretty nice. But I always do it accidentally, then put lava on myself. So that's a thing. And I think we actually have everything we need, right? Do I have some cables? I do too. Apparently these things can take power now too, actually. So that's a thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and put these down. You have to kind of place them the way you're kind of looking, because that's the way they're actually going to go. So let's do that. Probably cut this. There we go. Okay, making sure I still had my hover on. Anyway, let's do that. I actually need one more placement block. Do we have anything? We're going to use our thing here as a placement block, apparently. Go ahead and do this. Actually, let's just grab some cobblestone and stop being lazy. I'm going to lose it to the void, right? Go ahead and grab you. That's good. Then we'll go ahead and come up here. Sweet, sweet. Should be able to aim this down. I just don't want to wreck my pretty floor, to be honest. I already have to place one block, probably. There you go. So that there. That's good. And then what else do we need here? Anything? No, that should be good. So let's go ahead and throw some oak in here. There you go. Sweet. Oak. Awesome. Do we have any spruce in here too? Spruce? We do. Sweet. I'm going to have to strip one of these down and fix my floor. That was spruce, right? Awesome. Let's go ahead and grab. Oh, that's not right. I want actual oak planks. Grab these right here. I made a whole bunch of these with our essence, so we have a ton right now. Should be able to set it to always on. It's going to place the block. What these things do is just drain latex out of them. The block lasts so long, then it gets destroyed. So that's kind of how it works there. A really simple kind of mechanic. These can take power, and like I said, I've never done this. So let's go out and then set them to the right channel. We have 9 of these going now. We are up to a 9 million battery, which isn't too bad. Although at some point we're going to get on to the really big one because we have tons of redstone now. Actually, no reason not to. Anyway, that's good there. And these will just gather latex. And the power doesn't seem like it's actually doing much. That is kind of weird. Maybe a little faster? Not much. Apparently you could add upgrades, but I'd never add upgrades to this machine. I just kind of let it kind of do its thing in the background. You know what I mean? I mean, that tank will get filled up at some point. I guess especially if I actually hook it up. Let's actually hook up our tank here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We're moving way too quick. Actually, this machine's not going to be able to... Oh, this one doesn't have to be here. Let's get that out of there. Sweet. Let's go ahead and grab our actual tank, I suppose, and actually get it hooked up, right? Actually, we'll have to do this like one higher because of the way we're doing it. Something like this here. Cool. I haven't adjusted to this jetpack yet. May have to actually slow it down a little more. We'll put it right there. That's good. Go ahead and grab the actual fluid pipes. Then we'll just pull out of all the machines, right? It's right there. Need that one gone. Go ahead and pop you there. You can just kind of hook them up. And then they'll all kind of pull into the single tank and go at least 3 times speed. If it's going to be slow, might as well do it, you know, multiple machines at a time. So there we go. We got about 1/4 of a bucket. That's going to take a while. And yeah, we'll kind of get back to it in a little bit here, I guess, because I don't think there's anything else we can do right now. Actually, while I'm waiting, I'm going to go ahead and craft all these up too. Okay, I went ahead and made the latex processing plant. So I have it right there. So it was just this, right? So we just needed the 1 bucket of latex. So just pulled it out of here. We have a second one now, so we should be able to actually make latex. So what we need to do is feed water into it. That should immediately, it has 1 bucket of latex and the water, and then bam, we get a tiny dry rubber. Looks like, I think it takes like 100 each. Yeah, it takes 100 each for each one. And once you have 9, you actually get a dry rubber. So that's still going to take a couple minutes, basically. So what we're going to do now is I just really want to show you this because this is going to be one of my main smelters for the game. So right here, this is the Energized smelter from Mechanism. Really awesome, really awesome. It just smelts things, right? But I made all the tier upgrades for it. So what's the order? I think it's the green first. So you pop that on there. There you go. It now has 3 slots. Now I go ahead and use it again. Now it has 5 slots. Now I use the Elite. There you go. Now it has 7. So this thing is actually pretty crazy, and it's going to be replacing this here. So that is kind of the plan there. Is this still doing stuff? What's it doing? Osmium? I was doing some osmium. Let's go ahead and get that out of there. There you go. And then buffer chest probably isn't going to work on this one, though. That's the only problem. I'm going to need some kind of way of piping, I guess, when I set this up properly. But it's still going to be way better. Let's go ahead and do that. There you go. Then go ahead and just bring across some power. That should be good right there. That looks good. And I want to just test it out real quick and show you how fast this thing is, because it's actually pretty silly. It's a little slow with upgrades, but we can get to that in time. What would I like to smelt down right now? Not uranium, silver, platinum, zinc. There's so many ores that you just don't use that much. Copper? Let's go ahead and do copper real quick. That is a fairly useful one. There you go. Let's head here. I guess we'd pulverize that down. What was I actually doing here? Oh, osmium. There you go. I can show you with this. So when I pop it in there, I could actually set it on auto sort. And once you do, it just does everything all at once and just kind of tries to do it in the most optimal way. If you don't have sort on, it just kind of puts it all in one slot. But once we have this thing sped up, it's going to be insane. And it doesn't use much power until it's upgraded, right? So you actually get 2 of these things going at max speed. It's a really, really powerful smelting machine. And is pretty much one of the best one in most packs, right? So let's go ahead and drop that off. And yeah, we just need to wait on a little more rubber there, then we can finally move forward. And okay, I got our first 2 plastics, so all I had to do was go ahead and, I guess, combine it up. Once you combine it up, get it smelted, then you're good to go, right? So that is awesome. And with that, we should be able to actually make our mob slaughter factory. So let's go ahead and grab it. And that's pretty cool. So we have it now. We have it now, but there's still more to do, right? So tomorrow we'll come back. We'll actually work on the mob farm. I'm going to make this video a little shorter because yesterday my video was so long, right? So I'm going to go for a little shorter one today and maybe try to get a second video today. It's kind of the plan there. So that is pretty cool. But we'll go ahead and set up the mob farm because if I set it up now, it's going to be like another, 15 to 20 minutes of video. So we got a quest here. Let's go ahead and grab that real quick. Apparently these 2, you can actually enchant the actual pedestals to get like level 4 speed or something like that, which is pretty cool. Definitely gonna have to do that, but I need the experience from the mob farm first. We got a 1K drive. I guess that was a 4K. Might as well throw that in here, right? So if I go down here, there you go. Got a extra 4K storage, I guess. It doesn't really increase much, but we're at a flat 260,000 now, which is pretty awesome and pretty cool. Got another one there too. What is the other one? Got a battery starter. What mod's that from? Curio Power. Okay, I don't even know that one, man. I'm going to have to look that one up. Not even sure what that is, but apparently we could charge it. No, we can't. Must need something for power. That's another mod we're going to do in this playthrough because I have literally never touched it. And anyone that knows me knows I love my power mod. So that's going to be definitely one we do. But I think I'm going to go ahead and actually wrap this one up here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys next video. Later.